Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick review for you of this i68G Android box. So this is an octa-core Android box that features a Mali processor for the GPU. It has 1 GB of RAM and it runs on Android 5.1. So most of the Android box I've been reviewing are running on Android 4.2.2 KitKat, but this one is the first one that I reviewed that run Android 5. You will definitely notice the performance improvement in terms of how fast everything runs. Beside the unit, you get the user menu, which I don't have it here, but here is the remote control for it. It's pretty nice, pretty simple to use. It also comes with a bonus keypad and a kind of touchpad, so you got your keyboard here, touchpad here. This works pretty well also. So let's just focus on the device here and kind of show you guys around the unit here. So here you can see is the box. If you look at the old Apple TV, it's a little bit bigger than the Apple TV, but it's pretty thin, as you can see just right here. Up front here you have kind of like at the panel, there's a little LED here that come on this side. It's blue to show you when it's on and red when it's in standby mode. This is where the infrared port is also for the remote control. And if you turn to the right side of the unit, you have some venting space. You have a slot for an SD memory card here. You can boot stuff in to expand your slot or just adding, media, whatever. You have 2 USB ports here, an on-the-go port over here. In the back, you have the power button right here. You have here the power for the power adapter. It's a 3-feet short power adapter. And here is the USB port, HDMI, Ethernet, and optical audio out. There's also a little reset hole here to reset the device if you need to. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, and so far I'm really happy with the experience using this box. So guys, you can see here, this is the interface right here, and this is running the basically almost like the stock Android launcher. So I'm using this little controller that comes with it. At first I was having some issue with the touchpad, but it turned out I just need to adjust the sensitivity. I use 2 of these other controllers from various different companies. They're pretty much the same. A really nice little touchpad controller that gives you everything you need. But anyway, it has a touchpad on it. You can use it like a mouse, but I also plug in a mouse because I'm sitting here near my computer. It's pretty easy. But you can see here I installed some app. It comes with Kodi, Netflix, and YouTube, and you do have to update YouTube. But I want to show you guys what they look like right now. And but first, I'll just go ahead and pull down the menu here. You can see this is the standard Lollipop setting here with the dash. Go ahead and click here, show you guys. You have here the model number is i68G, Lollipop 5.1.1, and here you can see the vendor software, build version, etc. So when I got this unit, I power it on and enter my Google information. After that, connect to the internet, and there was an update. So I go ahead and apply the update. It took about 10 minutes, and after that everything was reset. I still have all my application, nothing was deleted, so it was just a simple update, I guess. You also get the Android bar at the bottom here like a tablet. You can hide that by just pressing this little arrow here. You can also pull it up to bring it back up, as you can see, and it comes right back up. So the other thing that's included is this remote control, and the remote control works really well. I really like the comfortable feeling of this remote control. It feels really nice in the hand. Has a nice curve in the back. It takes 2 AA batteries, which you do have to install. So on the remote control here, you have a few buttons. You have the power button up top, which is denoted by this red round button up top. Have the home button, the mouse mode, which you can enable to move the mouse using the navigation pad here. You have the menu button, you have the back button, and then also the volume up and down, which you can just press. The controller is infrared, so you definitely need to be inside of the device. This is Kodi 15.1. It runs pretty smooth. This is a very fast octa-core processor, so it has a decent amount of power to run all this stuff. As you can see here, I can just go ahead and pick one of the add-on here. You can see all the add-on here, and you can just browse them and check movies and a bunch of other different add-on here. Let me just show you something locally from my network. So I added my network up here, and there's also a memory card. You can also add it in the unit. So here you can see just a TV show I have downloaded, and you can just watch it on here. This is a low resolution, so it'll run pretty fast here. I'm gonna go ahead and find something a little bit higher resolution here. So here I have a 1080p video of planet Earth. And here you can see, we can just fast forward. It goes really fast. I can move around here, navigate real fast. I'm using Wi-Fi right now to connect to my router, and from there I'm getting the stuff from my NAS. And it's pretty fast, and I'm impressed with how fast this box is. Kodi can be a little bit memory intensive depending on what you're doing, so sometimes it might crash, but in my experience, this unit so far has been working really well for me. I haven't even crashed one yet. There's a home button. I'm going to press it now, take us home. You can see here you have Netflix, YouTube, so let's go ahead and try YouTube, and I'll show you some of my videos. Go ahead and set the 1080p here. It's the maximum resolution I have for this monitor. So YouTube is detecting that. You can see there's a little bit of stutter while it's buffering, but other than that, it runs pretty well. YouTube works pretty well on this, and I watch a lot of different subscriptions on this TV here using this. It is definitely a lot easier to use this with a mouse, but the included touchpad and keyboard works pretty well also. I did have some problem with the touchpad like I said before, but that was just a matter of setting up the sensitivity on the touchpad. As you can see here, I'm using this little controller from Gamester, which I have currently in for review. This controller here is great for your game like this because it's supported and can connect to this Android device using a Bluetooth connection. So right now this controller is wirelessly connected to the box using a Bluetooth, and you can play game on this. It's much easier than trying to use the little remote that come with it. As you can see here, the game runs pretty smooth and the controller has a really good connection with Bluetooth here. This box is just about 2 or 3 feet away, so pretty good connection. And yeah, the Bluetooth on this is very useful for this purpose. You can connect controller, gamepad, various different things, and yeah, it's pretty fun to play game on this little box. So basically these Android boxes are just, you know, your typical kind of like Android tablet and stuff, but you know, it's being put into a box, and you do have to use a different interface, and you do not get the touchscreen at all. So as you can see, you're able to launch the Google Play Store, get all the apps that you want from your Google Play Store. That, you know, anything that run on Android 5 basically will run on this device because it's just an Android box. So overall, this Android 5 Lollipop Android box works pretty well. I really like the speed of this unit. It comes with 1 gig of RAM, but that's plenty for you to use. It has 8 GB of onboard storage, and you can also expand that using you know, SD card here or flash drive, of course. And you can plug in various different devices to use it here. I use it with this little keyboard here. You can see that's included with the unit as a bonus item, and you can plug this little 2.4 GHz receiver right into there and get access to it. But anyway, it's a very fast little device. It comes with Kodi, already pre-installed Netflix, those kind of things. Overall, I like the experience of using this box. It's very fast. It claimed that the wireless is 2.4 GHz and 5G for the N channel. I only use it on the 2.4 GHz, and I seem to stream my local media and YouTube perfectly fine, so I was happy with that. So that's pretty much my quick review of this Android TV box. I hope it helped you in your purchase decision, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.